listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett Land and all of my friends around the world. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 74 degrees, going up to a lovely high of 83, so it's going to be a little nice. It was nice yesterday, y'all. It drizzled for like a little bit, but it did not like pour down rain. It was beautiful, and yesterday was my daughter's birthday, so we had a great day. I got to tell y'all, though, so I had never been to dinner. So my daughter, let me just say this. My daughter loves to spend money, right? And so she wanted to go to Frankie's for her birthday, which we did. We went to Frankie's, and we get to Frankie's, and everybody was like, well, because you know, you go to those places that are really expensive, and you know a place is really expensive when you look at the menu and they have like the $4 signs. Like if it has $1 sign, that's cheap, and then if it has $2 signs, that's not super cheap, but it's not too expensive. $3 signs starting to get a little bit expensive. 4 and 5, oh, it's up there. So Frankie was one of those restaurants with $4 signs. So my brother was like, "Woo, your daughter knows she he said, your daughter knows she loves expensive stuff." I was like, "Yes, she does." And I'm looking at the menu like, okay, and I'm a seafood lover. So I don't like to go to anywhere where they don't have seafood because I don't really like nothing else. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to eat over here at Frankie's? But then I saw lobster, and I saw calamari, I saw scallops. So I was like, okay, they got seafood, so I'm good. So as long as they have seafood, because I don't really like to order steak out, because a lot of times people don't make my steak the way I would like my steak to be made. Now I can say that I went to Ruby Tuesday one time and the steak was delicious, and I was like, okay, this was really good. But for the most part, I just don't order steak out because normally they just don't make my steak the way I like my steak made. So I order seafood. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go to Frankie's. And that's what she wanted to do for her birthday. So my husband, my brother, myself, my sister-in-law, and the baby, and we all went to Frankie's. And surprisingly, I had something called, I'm about to mess the name up, but it was Portobello Pistachio, something like that. Pistachio. It was something like that. And my husband had the beef one, and then I had calamari, which was really good, and he has lobster bisque soup, which he loves. And then so I was gonna get the lobster, just a lobster dish. I forgot the name of it, but it was a lobster dish. I think it was lobster fra di Velo. I'm messing up all the names, y'all. But I was gonna get that until they said black noodles. So I'm not really a noodle person. And then the noodles were black. I'm like, black noodles? I'm not gonna get that. So I'm gonna pass on that. And then when it came out, I was like, oh man, I should have gotten that. So I didn't get that. But anyway, the food was delicious. We had a beautiful day yesterday. She celebrated her birthday. We celebrated it with her. We had a really great day, and it didn't rain. It was pretty nice. It drizzled like right when we were going in the building, and then it rained a little bit after we left the building and got in the car. So the rain really did a good thing. So hopefully this weekend, we won't have as much rain either for the 4th of July weekend holiday. So, but anyway, had a great time. Guess what, y'all? I don't see a national day on the calendar today. Today is June the 29th. I don't see one national holiday, which is crazy because normally it's a whole line of. I'm like, wait a minute, is the calendar broke? Well, the calendar is not broke, but I don't see any national days. But I do want to give a happy birthday shout out to Miss Shirley Edwards. That's my sister-in-law's mom. Happy birthday, Miss Shirley. It's a birthday. There's a lot of birthdays in this month. Happy birthday, Miss Shirley. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. She's all the way up there in Beantown hanging out. I'm sure she's going to have a good day. She's probably going to Atlantic City. I was about to say AC because, we just say AC because it's short for Atlantic City. But she likes to go to Atlantic City. So I bet you she's on a bus from Beantown on her way to AC because that's one of her things. So happy birthday, Miss Shirley. Hope you have many, 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 many more. All right, let's go ahead and get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer from Noted Astrologer Micah Thompson for today, Wednesday, June the 29th. Listen, it is hump day. You have made it to the middle, baby. You have made it to the middle. Almost there. You are almost there. All right, we're going to kick this thing off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Someone you work with may be trying to make you look bad. Travel will lead you in new directions. Anger could lead to problems. All right, listen, watch your back, Aries. Watch your back. They smile in your face and all the time they want to take your place. Them backstabbers, so watch your back. They work with you every day. They smile in your face. They take all the wisdom that you share with them and they're trying to make you look bad behind the scenes. So watch your back. Taurus, you should channel your efforts into getting rid of bad habits. Romance could be exciting if you are spontaneous. Entertain those who can provide you with valuable information and knowledge. All right, channel your efforts into getting rid of bad habits. Yes, do that thing. Because that's going to help you in the long run. In the meantime, romance could be exciting if you are spontaneous. The key word there, sir, or ma'am, is spontaneous. You have to be, if you want the romance to be exciting, you got to be spontaneous. All right, can't be a dud spud trying to, instead of being a grated potato. Yeah, y'all go look that up. It's like, where'd she get that from? That's an old commercial jingle. I'd rather be a grated potato than a dud spud. Yeah, go look it up. It's a potato commercial. Gemini, a series of misunderstandings may be at fault. Relatives would not agree with the way you are dealing with your personal problems. New relationships will surface through your work-related events. All right, a series of misunderstandings may be at fault. So here's the thing. If there's a misunderstanding, before you jump to any conclusions, get all of the facts, Gemini. Don't just jump to conclusions and be mad at folks. Get all the facts first. All right? Relatives would not agree with the way you are dealing with your personal problems. Here's the thing. Do they need to? Is it affecting them? That's the question you got to ask yourself. And that's the question that's what you got to tell them. Like, the way I'm handling this right now has nothing to do with you. Especially if it has nothing to do with them. It's the way you want to handle it. Cancer, you will learn easily if you put forth an effort. You should feel a little more stable about your position. However, don't be surprised if a job offer comes your way. Don't let children or elders put demands on your time. All right, listen, you're going to feel good about your position. Because here's the thing. You think you got there, I made it, this is what I'm supposed to be. And bam, you get this amazing job offer. What are you going to do? Cancer. Okay, so Siri just said something. Siri, cut off. Siri, see, this is what
Still working.
Siri, off. Okay, this is crazy, right? See, this is why my daughter don't like AI. Now, I wasn't talking to Siri. I'm talking to you guys, and Siri just started talking. Out of the clear blue, my daughter does not like AI. She's like, that's why I don't mess with them Alexa and on her phone, Siri is cut off. Siri just started talking. I'm talking about Cancer. She started talking. It's freaky, y'all, but it's where we are. Leo. You will be prone to tears if your mate is harsh with you today. Try to be patient and understanding. You will have to be careful not to let infatuations with colleagues get out of hand. It's an infatuation, Leo. It's an infatuation. Do not let that thing get out of hand. You got to work with that person. I have told you the story many, many times about me and my relationship with the person that worked at the same job with me, and then we broke up. And now we got to see each other every day. Not only that, everybody knew that we were together because we had a kid. So not only did we have a relationship, we had a relationship for 6 years, worked in the same place, broke up, had a kid, and now we got to go to work every day and see each other and live separate lives. That was rough. So I'm telling you, Leo, it's an infatuation. Leave it where it is. Don't let it get out of hand because you got to see that person. And I tried to date like other people at the job. It was so uncomfortable. It was the weirdest thing because guys would try to date me, but then they would see him and they would just totally it was like weird. And then girls would date him. I had one girl actually date him, but she came to me and said, look, he told me you guys are broken up. I don't want to be disrespectful. She was nice about it. She was really nice about it. And she didn't have to be, but I wasn't I'm not a nasty person. So she came to me out of respect, said, look, he said you guys are broken up. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. And I was like, look, that's cool, but you need to tell him to stay away from my desk. He just asked me, because the day she said that to me, he had asked me to marry him like the day before. And I said, he just asked me to marry him like yesterday, and he's at my desk every day. Because we work at the same job. And she said, really? I said, every day after lunch, he's at my desk. And so I said, he's going to be standing on this side of the desk, so when you come in, you can see him. Literally, when she came up that day, he was standing right where I told her he would be standing. He couldn't see her coming, but I could see her coming. He couldn't see her coming because her back was to him. His back was to her. And she came right on through the thing, right, and walked. She didn't say anything to him. I didn't say anything either. She walked right past and walked out and went towards the elevator. He saw her. He saw her, but he was, he was trying to make it seem like I was the one. I wasn't the one. I wasn't at his desk. I was at my own desk. He was at my desk every day. And here's the thing about that. I had a crush on my boss, so I wasn't really caring about him. Like, you at my desk, you messing up my thing right now. I'm trying to get going. Which would have been bad, because not only, if that had kicked off, not only was he at the job, this new person, he was my boss. So that was pretty bad. Anyway, don't do it, Leo, is what I'm saying. Virgo, you will feel compelled to do some traveling. Later in the week, your boss will pat you on the back for a job well done. Minor accidents may occur if you don't concentrate on what you're doing. Pay attention, Virgo. Pay attention to what you're doing. You don't want minor accidents to occur, so pay attention to what you are doing, okay? Yeah, pay attention. And not only that, later in this week, your boss is going to pat you on the back for a job well done. But you're only going to get that pat if you have done a job well. Just know that you're not going to get the pat if you've been late, if you've been mouthing off, if you've been slacking on the job, not finishing stuff on time. You won't get that pat. If you have done a job well done, you'll get the pat. So if you want the pat, you know what you got to do. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thompson. Stay tuned.
I ran away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. Wasn't looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So then you and you, but so you and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to reply my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you. I didn't seem to notice that you were checking for me. We were just friends, but we started building trust, and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah, I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice, but I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So then you and you, but so you and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to require my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thompson. We're gonna pick that thing up with Libra. You can continue to forge ahead if you make a few long distance calls pertinent to closing pending deals. You may find that someone you live with may be irritable. You're best to leave them alone. Don't push your luck with authority figures. Listen, that person is irritable, Libra. Just leave them alone. Give them time to sort out whatever it is that's bothering them. Don't push. Don't get in their face. Don't ask them too many times what's wrong. If they want to tell you what's wrong, they will tell you. Right? Give them some time. They just need some time alone for a second. I was irritable yesterday, like last night, and I just needed some time to like digress for a second. Once I did that, I was fine. Because, I found myself to be kind of, I don't know, I got a lot going on in my head with the things I'm trying to accomplish. So I find that certain things just really irritate me. And so I have to be very careful to protect my energy. And so when I find myself irritable, Libra, I take a minute for myself. And then once I take some time to like rethink some things and look at things for what they really are versus what I think they are, I feel better. So give that person some time. They need a minute. Especially if they got a lot going on like me. Like I got a lot going on. You got a lot of business, a lot of ventures, a lot of parts, moving parts in my business, just trying to get clear about things. Just a lot, and new opportunities popping up every day. Speaking of new opportunities, I gotta tell y'all something that I may be doing, which I'm excited about that because it's something I want to do. It's not a business though. For me, it's fun, and I'll tell y'all why in a second. Scorpio, you need more space for the whole family. This is a great day to mingle with people you would like to impress. Keep a lookout for any individuals eager to confront you with unsavory situations. Listen, tell them people to keep that negativity over there. Don't bring it to you. If it's unsavory, just keep it on that side. They're eager to bring that crap to you. Put it in your space. Tell them, no way, Jose, kick rocks and keep it moving. I'm just saying, protect your energy. I just said that, right? Protect your energy. You don't need unsavory situations. Nobody has time for that. All right? Nobody has time for that. Okay. Sagittarius, you can certainly gain popularity. However, don't do it by paying for everyone else. Deception is apparent. Refrain from overspending on entertainment or luxury items. Listen, you can gain popularity, but you can't do it by paying for everybody. Stop trying to get popular and make people like you by spending money. That's not how you do that. People either gonna like you or they not. It's just that simple. And everybody won't. There are people that like me and there are people that don't. For whatever reason, they may not like the way I speak. They might not like the way I look. They may not like the way I dress. They may not like the car that I drive. They might not like the sorority that I'm in. Whatever. It's always gonna be like that. Stop. You can't buy it. You cannot. If you buying it, it's not for real. It's fake. I'm just trying to help somebody out. That's all I'm trying to do. Capricorn, you may find your mate somewhat perturbed. Don't allow your personal problems to interfere with your professionalism. You'll be tempted to shop till you drop. Yes, baby. I know you are tempted. Don't do it, Cap, unless you can afford to. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you can afford to shop till you drop, knock yourself out. But if you know after you go shopping, you're going to have like buyer's remorse and you're going to feel like, oh my God, I shouldn't have bought all that. Don't do it. Just don't do it. All right? Aquarius, you may want to invest in something that will grow in value. It might be best not to spend your money on luxuries today. Take care of any pressing medical problems that you or one of your parents may be suffering from. Take care of yourself. You only get one you, Aquarius. You only get one you, so take care of yourself. And check this out. It might not be best to spend money on luxuries today. I get it. You want to do like Capricorn. You want to shop till you drop. Don't do it. It's not good for you today. That's not going to be it. It's not going to be it. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, property purchases should be on your mind. Problems with your boss could lead to unemployment. Oh, crap. Travel will be enjoyable, but could be expensive. All right, you got a lot going on. You got property purchases on your mind. Here's the thing, though. Your problems with your boss could lead to unemployment. So, if you have property purchases on your mind, be sure that you're solid in your employment. Now, here's the thing about that. You don't know if you're solid in an employment. I'm just saying, because at any moment they can switch up and say, you know what? Right now we decided to go in a different direction, so we're going to cut your division completely out. We're going to cut your position completely out. And now you're trying to buy this property basing it on the fact that you got this job and your employee has changed their mind. I'm just saying, make sure as you can be. And in the meantime, travel could be enjoyable but expensive. So you got a lot going on in the money sector. This property you're trying to buy, you want to go on this trip that's expensive, and your employment is up in the air, fish. So be very careful. Make wise choices, baby. Make wise choices. All right. That's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thomson. Now let's get on to some news that you can use I know you ready for it. You know, I always see stories like this, right? And so I have to talk about them. And the reason they're out there is because it's a great PR move. But anyway, Krispy Kreme is giving away a free donut for the 4th of July. Yes, I had to tell y'all that because I know some of y'all love Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is good, but it's sweet. So, I tell y'all, sweet stuff make me sick. I had that nice ice cream, the ice cream cone from Brewster's. It was delicious. It was a lot of ice cream, though. It was so much ice cream, I said to the people, and I had a small. And I was like, this is small. So the guy was like, yeah, it was huge. Like, the small was huge. So I can't even imagine what a large, I had a small. I can't even imagine what a large, I should have took a picture. I took a picture of my food last night from Frankie's because it was so cute. And it was so good. I'm going to share that later on the website. I should have taken a picture of that ice cream cone from Brewster's that was considered a small. It was huge. Anyway, I had the ice cream Saturday night. It was so much ice cream on the cone, I had to take half of it off. My husband was like, nah, you're not going to have any left. I said, man, this ice cream all the way down to the bottom of this cone. So I gave him all the ice cream off the top, and all I had was like the cone and the ice cream that was in the cone. And it was still a lot, to the point where I was sick as a dog by the time I got home. I said all that to say Krispy Kreme is feeling patriotic and spreading some generosity. The donut chain is celebrating the 4th of July a little early with a new limited edition I Heart America. You know, like the heart, but you know, like the symbol for the heart. They got a whole limited, listen, I am not mad at Krispy Kreme 1 hour older. They got a limited edition I Heart America collection. It features 4 red, white, and blue nuts that are Independence Day themed. So you want these limited edition donuts. They look delicious, I ain't gonna lie. Especially that one that got the chocolate on it. The other ones, I ain't really big on sprinkles, but that one that has the chocolate crumbs on it, it looks really good. It looks really good. And they listen, you can get you one. It says, in addition to the announcement of the patriotic collection, the chain shared 2 special deals for everyone. Festive customers who wear red, white, and blue receive a free donut of their choice from now to July 4th at participating locations. That's pretty doggone cool. Listen, I ain't mad at them. They did exactly what they supposed to do. Put this story out so people like me in the patch can talk about it. It's a great story. I think it's cool. Anytime, because listen, at the core of who I am, I'm an entrepreneur, so I recognize good marketing when I see it, and this is good marketing. First of all, it's a limited edition, which that means you got to get you one before July 4th. 2, it ties it into a holiday. It makes perfect sense. I need to start just taking some lessons from that, right? And then it said the deal gets even sweeter. The second promotion begins Friday and runs through Monday. Customers who buy any dozen or 16 count minis will receive a free dozen of original glazed donuts at participating locations. Yeah. Now I can tell you right now, we're gonna have a good time this weekend. My family is coming in, and so I might have to go and get these free donuts and get this free dozen because I got family coming in for the holiday. A whole family and friends, right? I'm excited. Matter of fact, I got a lot to do today when I get finished. Anyway, go ahead and get your Krispy Kreme donut. Check your location and make sure your location is participating. I'm just trying to help you out because your location may not be participating. It may be somebody else's location. And you go to I heard that lady say on that show that I can get some free donuts. It said at participating locations. Participating. All right, not all of them participating. So yours may need to be participating. I'm just trying to. Listen. Don't go over there talking about. I thought I could get one. No, it was at participating. All right, there's a youth expo going on this evening from 7 to 8:30. Yep, in person and online. You can check this out. Local leaders will come together in Beaufort this week to take on issues facing teens and young children, such as the violence in school, their education, and pathways to future prosperity. Poplar Hill Missionary Baptist Church in Beaufort Forward will co-host a youth expo from 7 o'clock this evening to 8:30 at Poplar Hill Missionary Baptist Church, which is located at 234 East Shadburn Avenue in Beaufort. Anyone who's interested in attending the event can either be there in person or watch it virtually on YouTube. Again, it's open to the public. It's free. If you got a youth that may need this information, it's a youth expo. They're gonna be talking about things they can do. It's this evening from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It's gonna be at Poplar Hill Missionary Baptist Church, which is located at 234 East Shadburn Avenue, and that's in Beaufort. So anyone interested can attend. If you can't attend in person, you can definitely attend online. So take your kids over there, let them get some information about their future, let them talk about things that are bothering them, like, like excuse me, like bullying and things like that, career options, all that kind of stuff. All right, I'm gonna run to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So stay tuned.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in a position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, no. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby, as long as I got you. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love, give me your love. You're stuck in the middle. Yeah, you're stuck in between. Things can only get better if you know what I mean. Once in the air, you realize what you want, the things that you dream of, and the things that you don't know. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby, as long as I got you. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love, give me your love. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love, give me your love.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So, I talked about Warrick Dunn briefly yesterday, but I think what he does is so freaking cool. So, recently he gave a mother. She is a single mother right here in Gwinnett County. He gave her a $15,000 gift, which I think is just so cool. She says she has a 15-year-old son, a 10-year-old niece, and an 8-month-old. She had been sharing a bedroom with in the place where they were living. So I love stories like this, because if you are in a position where you can help people, and it doesn't harm you, sometimes you can help. It's the small things, but he do big things. He give away big things, and so that was something that he did. In 1997, he started a program. Let me see what it says. In 1997, I started a program called Home for the Holidays. Today, You, my recipient. So he started this program. Warrick Dunn started this program in 1997. It was called Home for the Holidays, and he gave Bonilla. She was his 202 recipient from his program, which I think is so good, and I think it's just a great thing. And he didn't have to, but he did. So the news carried a lot of significance for Bonilla and her family since she was Home for the Holidays recipient. Dunn was making $5,000. He made a $5,000 down payment on her new home and his foundation, Warrick Dunn Charities, and his partner Aaron's, who was donating $10,000 in furniture. So she got a $15,000 donation. She got a $5,000 down payment for her house, and then she got $10,000 worth of furniture. And that's a good thing. It's nice when you can do stuff like that. Here's the thing: you feel good, y'all. When you do nice things for people, you feel good. You feel good about that. And I know some people just feel like, I'm going to cut a check and I'm giving back. But you feel a lot better when you can put your hands on stuff. And he didn't have to do that. He doesn't still play football, you know what I mean? But he's still doing what he said he would do because he has a foundation. So I thought that was pretty darn cool. Keep up the great work, sir. I haven't met you yet, but I plan on meeting you. I plan on partnering with you. I don't know how, but I plan on partnering with you some kind of way, somehow. We're going to work together and make some big things happen. Yeah, you got to speak that stuff as though it is happening. You know what I'm saying? That's my dream, to work with these people that are doing great things. Yep, that's one of my dreams. I like doing stuff like that. Snellville approves $14.69 billion budget. Yes, they have approved their budget. The city of Snellville recently approved the city's new budget for the fiscal 2022-2023 year. The balanced budget of $14.69 million was approved by Mayor Barbara Bender and the city council, the announcement said. The announcement said the budget is an increase from last year's budget, which was $13.61 million. This year's budget is $14.69. So what are they going to do with that money? The increase in the budget was because of these factors right here. One, they said a police dispatch shortfall of $168,726 will be covered due to the change in the service agreement with the Gwinnett County. Increase in gas, utilities, and supply costs due to inflation, and we all know how that is. Parks and Recreation Department is now back to pre-COVID activity levels, increasing programming costs. Changes in the police salaries to increase job retention and hiring competitiveness. All of these was factors that caused the increase in the budget. So that's why the budget is increased over what it was last year. The Gwinnett County City also budgeted $1.15 million for road resurfacing and $1.28 million for stormwater improvements, the announcement said. So, yeah, the millage rate is expected to stay the same. Yep. So that's their budget. That's why they had the increase in the budget, because we kind of opened back up. We opened back up for business, and of course, we all know how expensive gas is right now. It is just ridiculously expensive. That it is. It really is. It's expensive. Georgia Gwinnett College had nearly $513 million local impact in 2021. Yeah, that's a big impact, right? Economic impact. Yeah. So even as the area was in the midst of COVID-19 in late 2020, early 21, Georgia Gwinnett College continues to have a big impact on our local community. In fact, the impact was just over $500 million. Yes, $513 million is $500 million, just over, right? The college announced on Monday that it had nearly $513 million impact on Gwinnett County economy, as well as the economy in surrounding parts of Metro Atlanta for fiscal year 2021, according to data commissioned by the University System of Georgia. GGC impact for FY 2021 was up by $4.5 million from the impact it had in 2020. So, people still went to school. It was a lot going on. We kind of got back to normal, somewhat normal last year. I don't think we'll ever be back to normal. You know, I don't think we're ever going to get back to normal. But here's the thing. We still had some growth here in the county, and GGC had a big part in that economic impact. So, I mean, things shut down, but they started back, and things started to jump. I'm expecting that next year be even better than this year when they do these numbers, right? Don't forget, you can drop off school supplies. There is a back to school drive going on right now. So you make sure you can drop off school supplies at the location that we talked about yesterday. So be sure to do that. Also, we got vendor spaces coming up for the back to school block party that's coming up as well. So if you want to check more out about the back to school black party, back to school block party. Let me say it. Back to school. That's too many G's in there, right? Anyway, the Greater Eastside Chamber of Commerce is hosting a back to school block party. Too many B's. It's kind of getting me tie-tongue, right? Back to school block party. If you want to participate in it, there are vendor spaces available. Yep, you want to get vendors. You want to be a vendor, you can get a vendor space. Also, don't forget to be able to drop off your back to school supplies, so we can give out book bags at the back to school block party. There's too many B's, y'all. There's too many B's in there. Anyway, for more information on where you can drop off stuff at, you can drop off school supplies at the Grayson City Hall. That's located at 475 Grayson Parkway in Grayson, Georgia. You can also drop off school supplies at Snellville Print Solutions, located at 1990 Main Street, Suite D in Snellville. You can drop off school supplies at La Vida Massage of Grayson, located at 2715 Loganville Highway, Suite 310 in Loganville. You can also drop off supplies at Zor United Methodist Church, located at 3895 Zor Church Road in Snellville as well. So they're taking donations, so you can from the 27th all the way up to July 22nd. So be sure to drop off your school supplies, and then I'll tell you more about the block party next week, because it's going down. We're gonna have clowns, vendor tables, all of that good stuff. All of that's gonna be there, so be sure to check that out. All right. I'm going to my last song, then I'm gonna come back and give you my word of inspiration for the day, so stay tuned.
Baby, I like you. My baby, I die for you. See you, you know, I see you. My baby, you know, I ride with you. My baby, I don't cover that, I die for you. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord, gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord, Fatumata Jambele, everything being safe again, everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Ooh. Promise, Bobby, call you back, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You looking like me, oh yeah, oh yeah. You see me be like, I'm not a naughty rider. Let me please you right tonight. Don't make plans tonight, yeah, yeah. But, yeah, oh, come to me, come to me, let's go. Come to me, oh. Fatumata Jambele, oh Lord. Fatumata Jambele, oh Jambele, oh. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord, gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord, Fatumata Jambele, everything being safe again, no. Everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Keep us safe. Baby, you're keeping us safe. I see you. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me.
Welcome back now. Woo, listen, that's all I got for you. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration. And here it goes. It says, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Oh my God, that's so cool. Say that again. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Jimmy Johnson, football coach, said that. He was right. Look at the word, y'all. Look at ordinary and look at extraordinary. Extraordinary. The difference between the two words is the little extra. What does that mean? That means you can be ordinary or you can be extraordinary, right? But what's going to make you extraordinary is that little extra that you're going to do. That's going to make you extraordinary. And it can be just a tiny bit extra sometimes to make you extraordinary compared to the ordinary. And you got to ask yourself, what do you want to be? Do you want to be ordinary or do you want to be extraordinary? But just know, in order to be extraordinary, you got to do a little bit extra. They always tell you the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people do the things that unsuccessful people don't want to do. They do the extraordinary. Not that they're extraordinary people. They do the extraordinary, which means they do that extra, right? Which makes them extraordinary. Because everybody's we're pretty much the same, but it's the people that do the little bit extra that makes them extraordinary. My question to you, will you be ordinary or will you go the extra mile and become extraordinary? So all I got for you today, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 43 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for life for that. Listen, be sure to download the app from the App Store. Whether you got an Android app or an iPhone app, there is an app in your App Store that's called Good Morning Gwinnett. You can download the app from the App Store. And if you miss any episodes of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. All right, I thank you so much for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. You guys stay safe out there. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.